Hey there, my Irishman, this is Sean of Nintendo, and welcome to the third installment of the monthly exclusive here on the Let's Interview series. As you guys are aware, this is a once-a-month series where we take a relatively popular Let's Player, and we actually have questions submitted from some fans, onto the video. So today, guys, we have SullyPwnz.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You doing good today?
I'm doing great, dude.
Alrighty, let's get into this question. We know you guys have been waiting quite a long time for this one, so are you ready for the questions?
Yep.
Alright, so tell everyone a bit about your channel.
Alright, so I'm a Let's Player on YouTube. I mainly do Nintendo 3DS games, as well as a variety of other different Nintendo games. My Nintendo 3DS Let's Plays that I do are usually voted by my subscribers, and the other Nintendo games that I do are usually picked by myself, so...
Okay, cool. So how did you come up with the YouTube username, SullyPwnz?
I'm honestly not entirely sure. I just remember when I wanted to create my channel, I wanted a username like Proton John, like Donabelle's, Purple Rodri, something that had my name in it. Yeah. So I came up with like 20 different names, put them in a list, and like sent them to my friends, and SullyPwnz ended up being the most likable one, so I ended up just going with that.
Okay. Now, this next question actually isn't relevant anymore because we no longer have YouTube backgrounds unless some people are still using the old layout. But when you did, man. It does actually, and the new layout sucks in my opinion. But I didn't give it much of a chance yet. Yeah. But for the backgrounds that you have, who did you make them or did someone else make them?
Usually for my backgrounds, I have someone else make them because my Photoshop skills aren't the greatest. So I had some guy named Brandon Thomas create my current channel background, but usually most of my backgrounds are created by Zelda Master 2010, a really good friend of mine. Yeah,
I've seen him make some pretty good backgrounds before.
Yeah, he's really talented with Photoshop, so...
So, who inspired you to start doing Let's Plays, if anyone did?
I actually started YouTube... Like, I didn't start YouTube with Let's Plays. The reason why I started doing YouTube videos was because I started watching a lot of Big Smile Reviews, Pete Dorr, and Happy Console Gamer. Those three channels actually inspired me to start up a YouTube channel. I had my first ever YouTube channel was just a channel of me pretty much doing unboxing videos, collection videos, and like review videos. And then I somehow managed to kind of escalate into the LP community and then meet a bunch of people in the LP community, then start Let's Playing. You were actually one of like the very first people I've ever known. Yeah. Like in the LP community, which is kind of crazy.
It is. Because I remember when I started Let's Playing, it wasn't actually known as Let's Playing because it was just kind of the walkthrough kind of stuff.
Yeah, the walkthrough. Like I remember when I first met you. You were Let's Playing, but at the time, I still wasn't doing Let's Plays. I was still doing, like, unboxing videos and collection videos of, like, games and stuff, so...
It's crazy how the times change there.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty crazy.
For the next question, was this your very first YouTube channel? Now, I personally know it isn't.
Yeah, no, I've had two channels before this. My other channel, the one prior to SullyPwnz, actually got suspended due to copyright, and then... My first ever YouTube channel is still up. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want people going back and visiting it. I'm probably going to save it for like a huge milestone video. But that channel still has like videos, like my very first YouTube videos. Like I think it has an unboxing video of the Wii U, a collection video of me showing off all of my Game Boy Advance games, as well as my Nintendo DS games. And I think a drawn to life Link sprite, I think. So they're really old videos. I sound like I'm 10 years old in the videos. It's crazy.
Okay, guys. Here's a brand new question actually into this series, and that is, what was the very first video you ever recorded?
The very first video I've ever recorded. Oh God. Okay, I remember this. I actually uploaded this to my YouTube channel, but then I deleted it because my parents found out, and they got pretty pissed off. It was a video of my little brother sleeping, and he's a really light sleeper. So I was maybe like, I think 14 or 13, and I was recording with my cell phone, and I go up to him, and I burp really loudly, and he gets so scared, he like jumps out of his bed and like starts screaming. I thought it was really hilarious, so I uploaded it onto my YouTube channel, and I didn't know how to title it or tag it, so nobody actually was able to watch it, but that was my first YouTube video.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah. Okay, for the next question here, when you're using the other channels box feature on your channel, would you primarily reserve it for friends, channels you enjoy, or a mix of both?
At the moment, it's just mainly friends and people who are interested in kind of not collaborating but networking with me.
Yeah.
I used to add like people I enjoy, but there's a ton of let's players that deserve a lot more subscribers, and the channel boxes really aren't as relevant anymore. You don't really gain off of them anymore. I'm not really sure why, but I just kind of throw my friends in there just so people know like who I'm collaborating with and who I'm making videos with.
Yeah. Okay. And for the next question, what was the very first game you ever played?
The very first game I've played was a game on, I believe, the SNES. It was known as Duck Hunt. I remember I was like maybe 3 years old. Yeah, and you had like this gun that you shoot on the TV and you kill ducks. I was like 3. My older brother used to play that game religiously, so I'd always go in his room, watch him play it, and then I'd start playing it with him like as I got older. So that was the first game I've ever played.
I heard that they were bringing that game back. I think for the Wii U.
I think so. Yeah. I think they're bringing it back for the Wii U. That's what I heard too. That would be cool. That's a really classical retro game. I love it.
Because I never got a chance to play it myself.
Yeah.
So what was the worst game you ever played?
Oh God. Oh, there's been a lot of pretty horrible games that I've played throughout time. But the worst game I will probably say that I've played was a game that I played a couple years ago at my friend's house. I think it was for the SNES as well. It was a game called Pit Fighter. It was just it's kind of like a Street Fighter knockoff. It was just it's such a horrible game. Like, I don't know. I absolutely hated the game, and that was the only game he had at the time, and we were like bored out of our minds. So like that's the only thing we've actually played, which was crazy. So yeah, that's probably the worst game I played.
Okay, I'll be sure to add that to the list. For those of you who still aren't aware, once the interview series, I think once it hits its 50th video, there's a plan to record myself partially playing each of the worst game everyone has mentioned. So you guys can look forward to that.
That'd be funny.
Now, for the next question is, who are some of your favorite Let's Players or just YouTubers in general?
Before, like, this is a good question. Like, before when I started my YouTube channel, I used to watch a lot of Let's Players, and then as I gradually started becoming more active with my channel, I just completely stopped watching Let's Plays in general for some reason. And I actually stopped watching, like, I don't watch any specific YouTubers. I just watch whatever I feel like watching. Occasionally I can go back and watch like a Nigga Higa video, a Ray William Johnson video, a Smosh video. But like right now, the only Let's Players I watch, or the only YouTubers I watch in general, are Game Grumps. Like ever since they started up their YouTube channel, I've been watching like every single one of their videos religiously. Like they're, in my opinion, like the best YouTubers and my favorite YouTubers out there.
Awesome. Okay, so for the next question is, what's your recording setup like, and what equipment and software do you use?
This is going to be somewhat of a long explanation, but I pretty much use Sony Vegas to edit my videos. I record with, I obviously record with a Nintendo 3DS capture card. I use Fraps to record the footage. I use a Blue Yeti to record my microphone. As for console games, I record with an Elgato HD video capture. It's the best video capture out there. Like, if you're gonna invest your money into a video game capture device, do not get the HTP VR. Get this Elgato thing. It's the best. Like, I didn't know it was, but like my friends bought it and they've used it, and I got it. It's literally the best thing out there. And yeah, I recently just upgraded from a laptop to a desktop. I think about 8 months ago. I invested a lot of money into a really powerful gaming computer so I can render my videos quicker and be able to game on my PC. But I mean, yeah, for Let's Players who are starting out, you know, any laptop will do.
Okay, cool. So what's some of your favorite Let's Plays that you've done or are currently doing?
My favorite Let's Plays that I've done, actually, I have two. My favorite Let's Plays that I've done are Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance and Paper Mario Sticker Star. Those two games were, like, I don't know why, but like those two games I had the most fun recording. I remember I played the games before I started recording anything, and they're actually my two most longest Let's Plays. If you go back and look at the playlist, Kingdom Hearts is about like 13 hours, and Paper Mario Sticker Star is about 11 hours, and that's after I knew what I was doing. Like, just to complete the game, it probably took me about 26 and 24 on each game. But like, for Paper Mario Sticker Star, I remember this because it was just recently when I recorded it. That game, I recorded the entire thing in about 3 weeks, about 12 hours of footage. I'd record an episode, I'd literally record the next one, and then the next one. I'd literally sat on a recording spree just recording, because I had so much fun with that game. I don't know why. And going back now and watching the videos, I think the commentary is good. A lot of people seem to have enjoyed the Let's Play, and I always get positive feedback on it. I think that's probably my most popular Let's Play, I guess, and the most enjoyable one that people have enjoyed too, so.
That's good. It's always good to enjoy your Let's Plays.
Yeah.
What's the next one? I'm not losing my track here. Is there any regret you've had with any of your past Let's Plays?
Not really. I know a lot of people ask this question, like, oh, do you regret any of your past Let's Plays? I don't actually. I know my previous Let's Plays, like if you go back and watch like my first Let's Play and then come back and watch my most recent one, you'll be like, holy crap, there's a huge difference in like commentary-wise, like just quality-wise in general. I don't regret that because everyone has to start somewhere. Nobody starts 100% perfect. Like, you don't start the way you are today. So it's always flattering to get people who go back and watch like my first video and then go back to my recent video and be like, wow, you've come such a long ways. Yeah. Your quality, your commentary, like everything has improved. It's really flattering. So
okay, that's good. Wrong question. What's your opinion on the Let's Play community as it stands today?
Oh god. Man. The Let's Play community, how I see it, I don't really, like, I can't really judge that, like, I don't know, for people who judge the LP community, like, I know a lot of people judge the LP community nowadays. People who are judging it really don't judge it properly, I guess. You can't really sit behind your computer and then judge a group of Let's Players without really knowing them. You're just judging them by their subscriber count or by the way they conduct their channels. That's how I see how most people are being judged. Like, I always see a lot of smaller channels hating on a bunch of bigger channels because of their gain or their success, and it just kind of makes me shake my head. I'm like, but you don't really know this person. You're just judging him because of the way he conducts his channel. Honestly, the only way I'd say you can judge someone or the LP community is if you attend a gaming convention. I attended PAX East this past week, and I honestly have to say the Let's Play community is like one of the best communities ever. I've got to meet so many Let's Players during this last week. It was insane, and like every single person that I've met, they were like really, really humble, and it was just kind of okay, so the people that I've met, I've known them, like I've known of them, but I've never actually talked to them. And I know a lot of people would like have opinions on someone before they actually get to meet them. After meeting them, I'm like, wow, like any negative opinion I had about you is like completely gone. So I wouldn't really say the LP community is in a bad stance. It's honestly a really great community, and I'm really glad to be a part of it. I wouldn't say judge the LP community until you've attended a convention, or at least you got to know the Let's Player, the group of Let's Players you're judging.
That's what I'm trying to get a bit of money to go to MagFest next year, so hopefully I can do that.
Yeah, like seriously, if you haven't attended a gaming convention and you have the money, just do it. It's one of the best experiences of your life. I had the honor to attend like PAX East last year, Prime, MagFest, and then PAX East this year, so
that's awesome. Okay. Oh, I almost sneezed. Okay, so I'm going to sneeze. For the next question, what advice would you like to give to other Let's Players out there who are trying to just, get themselves noticed a little bit?
Oh god, man, that's a hard question. I honestly, like, for me at least, I like to consider myself really lucky because I started my YouTube channel and I did something that no one at the time was doing, which was 3DS Let's Plays, because I started doing Let's Plays when the 3DS just came out, And I took the risk with filming it with my camera and uploading them to YouTube, and people actually watch those videos, and that's how I started up my YouTube channel. And if it wasn't for like me Let's Playing Ocarina of Time 3D or like Super Mario 3D Land, my channel wouldn't be nearly as big as it is today. So my only advice for new people Let's Playing, make sure your intentions are pure, and make sure that you're yourself and not trying to be someone else, and try to do something that is unique and different that not that many people are doing. Because what I've noticed with people who just start their, like, who are starting out YouTube channels, what they tend to do is they tend to go to like bigger Let's Players channels and see their most popular Let's Play. So like someone would go to like, let's say, Chugga Conroy's channel and look at his most popular Let's Play and be like, oh, it's Pokemon Crystal or Pokemon Fire Red. So they'd start an LP of Fire Red thinking that they'd get views because it's a popular game. That's not the case. When you're Let's Playing a game that hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of people are Let's Playing, you're not going to get noticed. So my only advice is try to be unique and different and be yourself, and yeah, make sure your intentions are pure and you're doing Let's Plays for the right reason, not just to earn some money off of it. So
okay, good answer. So we're going to tone down to a little more easy questions here, and this is just a very simple one. But what's your favorite Pokemon?
Infernape.
Infernape. Any reason?
Because he reminds me a lot of Donkey Kong, but he's like a fire monkey.
Okay, so next question, and after this question, guys, we'll be moving on to the questions that people submitted. But and this is one I love getting the answer to this question. But what is one embarrassing fact about yourself?
Oh my god. What is one embarrassing fact about me? Oh god. I have no idea.
You could take the time to think about that one, and we can just move on to the next ones in the meantime.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay, so guys, these are the questions that were submitted in the question submission video. The first one is from Official Waluigi64. I wonder if he really is. And he wants to know, is Sully your real name?
Yeah, my name is actually Sully Adam, because like that's how my parents named me, like Sully Adam. So
well, my parents are blasting music downstairs. Sorry if you guys hear that. They're having a good time.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, good. The next question is from JJJohn110, and he wants to know, Sully, how did you start Let's Playing, and why did you decide to turn it into a hobby for thousands of nerds like me on YouTube to enjoy?
I started Let's Playing because, I don't know, I just somehow managed to escalate into the Let's Play community. I thought it was really fun. I met a bunch of great people that I enjoyed spending my time with on the internet, and I decided that Let's Playing would be fun for me to do, so I decided to do it. And I just somehow managed to grow my channel to the point where hundreds upon thousands of people, well, not hundreds upon thousands, but thousands of people enjoy me. So it's really humbling and flattering, and I'm really grateful and blessed.
I'm really surprised that, sorry, good answer, and I'm really surprised you can't hear that music.
Yeah, no, I can't hear anything. Like,
I really hope the microphone doesn't pick it up. Okay.
It's not, I swear, I can't hear anything. Like, you must have your gain really low then or something.
Okay, move on to the next one. This is from Golden Spoink, and he wants to know, Sully, why are you so awesome? Please explain your reasoning.
I don't know. I'll let you guys determine that.
Stroke your ego a little bit here. Okay, we'll move on to one from HGSS1994, and he wants to know, Sully, do you know if the guy that makes the 3DS capture cards makes some for the 3DS, for the DSi, sorry?
For the DSi, I'm not entirely sure if he does, but on his website, you can email him and ask him. I'm pretty sure he could. It's not like that hard for him to do. Mm-hmm. All he needs is just like the backboard to like seal it up. But yeah, I mean, you can ask him. He's currently working on one for the 3DS XL.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which would be nice. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll move on to the final one here, which is from, and I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but it's Brodiger, I think it is. He just wants to know, what music do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of Drake. Drake's my favorite like singer out there right now. Listen to a lot of hip hop, R&B, soul, just anything that sounds good, anything that's popping, really.
Okay, awesome. So we'll move on to the second last question. Before we do, have you managed to come up with an embarrassing fact?
Yeah, I did. Really embarrassing fact about me that I dislike. When I laugh, like when I'm hanging out with friends and we're having a good time and someone says something really funny that makes me laugh, I always have to cover my face because I don't know why. I end up like my eyes just tear up so much. It makes me look like I'm crying. So I never try to, like, every time I hang out with friends, I try my best not to laugh really hard.
Oh man.
Because I'll start tearing up really hard and it just looks like I'm crying and bawling my eyes out. So.
Okay, that's pretty good. For our second last question here, and I should have asked this earlier, but I forgot to throw it into the list. But my question is here: what one game you would like to let's play right now but can't?
That's a good question. I'm not actually gonna say what games I would like to let's play. I have a list of like games that I'm going in with order, like because like I said at the beginning of the game, like of this interview, I usually let my fans pick the 3DS game that I let's play, and then I just pick the game that isn't 3DS, like the other random Nintendo game. So for like Pokemon Platinum, like the game that I'm currently let's playing, that was picked by me, and for Luigi's Mansion, that was voted by my fans. But a game that I really want to let's play again is actually Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, but every time I put it in the list of 2 or 3 different other games for my subscribers to vote, it never actually gets most voted. So I really want to let's play it now, but I can't because they're not voting for it and they don't want to see it now. So I'm just gonna have to wait until someone's like, yeah, we want to see this.
Alright, cool. You should do Master Quest as well. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it Master Quest for sure. Like I'm gonna try to make it, and I'm gonna do it a 3-heart run too. So.
Oh God, on Master Quest?
Yeah, I did it, dude. I did it before twice, so it's not that hard really. I'm like, I know Ocarina of Time like the back of my hand.
Oh man, fair play to you. Okay, we're coming to the last question here, and this is just a bit of personal feedback for me. But how did you like this interview?
Oh, it was really great. All the questions were really solid, and yeah, I liked it a lot. I've actually been keeping up with your Let's Interview series. It's a really creative idea.
Ooh, we're planning on changing up a little bit, guys, in the future. The next episode, guys, might not come out exactly a week because we got a couple of plans for things we want to do differently. Someone is peeing. You have that. So, guys, as we wrap up this video, we want to thank you all again so much for tuning in. Sorry you had to wait a bit while. We know you were waiting on this one, but again, thank you for sticking by and supporting the series. We want to thank Sully, of course, for coming on.
Oh, thank you, man, for having me.
No problem. Make sure, guys, to go check out his channel. Link in the description box to his channel, his Twitter, anything else he wants to add in there. Annotations on the screen, all that good stuff. We'll wrap up again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. So, bye-bye for now.